Sagittarius, hi. Welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your August 2023 career and finance reading. But first, I have a couple of announcements. So, if you haven't already, make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Cardinal Fire Tarot. I post daily content over there with pick cards and quotes and readings for the collective and stuff like that. And then also, Cardinal Fire Tarot now has its own website, cardinalfiretarot.com. So, if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, make sure to go check it out. Let's go ahead and get started. You had two cards come out. All tied up in yin and yang. That's funny because Leo's card was just yin and yang. Alright, let's go ahead and get some tarot on the table. Alright, let's see what we got. That's so funny because when this card first came out, the all tied up, I was thinking in my head, that gives me the same energy as Eight of Swords. Look what came out, Eight of Swords. So, there is something happening in your career, in your means of, obtaining finances that you are perceiving as a complication, as negative, and when in reality, it's coming through to create balance somewhere. I don't know where yet, but we'll go ahead and see. So, overall energy is all tied up in yin-yang. So this is you not fully seeing the fact that balance is being created here. And then in the recent past, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you investing time, energy, resources into making money, into your career, into what it is that you do for a living. And then in the current energy, we have the Five of Wands. I don't know what's coming through, but this is the energy of something coming through and just fucking shit up. And again, that's from your perspective. There's actually a reason. There's always a reason, right? But from your perspective, you're just like, are you kidding me? And then in the near future, we have the Ace of Cups. It's an ace, so it's a new beginning that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling. Then in your challenge, you have the Eight of Swords. So that is opening your eyes, seeing this from an outside perspective, making sure you are taking into consideration everybody's perspective that's involved. And then in your strength, you have Temperance, which is kind of interesting because it's like your challenge is to see the balance, but then your strength is the balance. We're going to have to get clarifiers for me to understand that fully. And then advice from Spirit is the King of Pentacles. We'll get more when we clarify, but my guess is Spirit is suggesting that you put less energy into whatever it is that you're fighting and just put more energy into your craft, into your work, into your career. Just ignore what you don't want. But let's go ahead and get some clarifiers out. First, we're going to clarify all tied up in yin yang in the overall energy. Alright, so clarifying, all tied up in yin yang, we have the Devil, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. This is like, I'm right. The way I see it is the way it is, and I'm not going to listen to anybody else. That's kind of the energy that's coming through right here. Is a very self-assured to the point of being a character defect. And in having that belief, all you're doing is limiting yourself. All you're doing is limiting yourself and creating more conflict for yourself with others. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, so this was when you were at a high point. So this is you investing into your career, being, excited about it, being willing to have this new beginning, and celebrating it because you finally felt like you had found your place, right? You found where you were making money, where you were good at it, and where you enjoyed being. So let's see what this conflict is in the current energy. Alright, so for the Five of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's right back to this energy. I don't know the exact scenario, which probably different for all of you, right? But whatever it is, the conflict is arising because you're only looking at your perspective. You are clinging on to whatever it is that you think, and you're not listening to others' ideas. And in doing so, then not only is it going to put you at a crossroads because all of a sudden you can't move forward because you can't, reach a compromise, but she also has that blindfold. Like, you can't see the potential of following their idea because you are so set on your idea. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Cups in the near future. All right, clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, Sag, I am so proud of you because you have this energy of my way or the highway, and I'm not going to lie, it's toxic. And then in the near future, we have this energy of open, receptive, and willingness. So in order to reach that, you would have had to, at some point, compromise in this. And so once you compromise with that, you've got Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Sun, which the Ten of Swords is a lot of pain, but it's also implies the ending of pain. It's a 10, right? So that's the completion of the sword suit. So it's like finally all of this can come to a close. Queen of Pentacles, you can be very affluent and very nurturing and very calm. Sun is just pure happiness with the Ace of Cups, which is, new beginning with emotions. So that is awesome energy right there. All right, let's clarify that Eight of Swords in your challenge. Yeah, okay, so this Eight of Swords right here is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and Death. So what this is saying is that you haven't quite yet recognized that all you're doing by being so set in your ideas and your ways is hurting all parties involved, yourself included. So by not seeing somebody else's ideas or thoughts, by not recognizing that, you are creating loss, stagnancy, and endings. Whether that's these people walking away because they're just so fed up, or whether that's, losing clients because you guys can't agree, or whatever it is. There is definitely some endings happening too. So your challenge is to recognize how your actions are harming yourself and those around you. Now let's clarify Temperance and your Strength. Clarifying Temperance, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Sagittarius, this is you. This is funny because I couldn't quite figure this out before the clarifiers. But there is this fluidity in this energy. If you can look there, you can see how the liquid is moving from one cup to the other. It's flowing. And then if you look in the Two of Pentacles, you've got that infinity sign, which also is nonstop flow, right? So there is a fluid energy coming through between the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands, that is action. That is fast-paced. Let's go get it. I know what I want. Not really stopping to think. Not really, considering too much before just acting. Then the Queen of Wands, that's confidence. That is, I know this is going to work, so I can sit back and I can just look over my empire because I got this. And so there is this balance between this willingness to throw yourself into work and to, stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning and be right back in at 8 o'clock in the morning in this almost workaholic energy. And then also this balance of, I don't really have to put too much effort in because I know this is going to succeed. And that is very interesting. Duality coming through. In your Strength is knowing when to turn one on and when to turn the other one on, depending on the situation, the scenario, the time, the place, the people around you. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that King of Pentacles in advice from Spirit. All right, clarifying the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Queen of Cups. You don't know what seeds you're planting right now. So when you're having all of these disagreements and these conflicts, you don't know who or what is going to benefit you in the future. So, Spirit's advice is just to be extremely mindful of how others are perceiving you, because somebody who seems somewhat insignificant now could be extremely influential and important in the future. So you want to present yourself in a way where you come off as competent, understanding, fair, and willing. You don't know what from the current energy will be needed in the future energy and who can propel you forward. So, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you resonate with this reading, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then let me know down below in the comments. Thank you.